Unbelievable. Congratulations all around. And that leads us to J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets.
New York Jets. Jets take the first-round selection. Quarterback, Ken O'Brien of California Davis.
Everybody said if Marino was going to be around at that time, they'd take Marino. Obviously, the Jets know something that, the people up here don't.
Jeff Lageman, linebacker, Virginia.
It's obvious to me right now that the Jets just don't understand what the draft's all about.
The New York Jets select Johnny Mitchell, tight end, Nebraska. The New York Jets select tight end from Penn State, Kyle Brady.
The New York Jets select Mark Sanchez, quarterback, USC.
So the Jets traded up. Will they take a quarterback? They've done it before. 1965, Broadway, Joe Namath. That worked out well. The only Super Bowl win in franchise history, 16-7 over the invincible, supposedly, Baltimore Colts. Richard Todd, 6th overall. Ken O'Brien, one of the 3 not Hall of Famers from the class of '83. Chad Pennington played very well, 18th overall, and then Mark Sanchez in 2009. It's gotta be a quarterback here. The question will be, which quarterback will the Jets go with? The Jets are poised to make the pick that they believe will allow them to compete in the AFC East. Commissioner Goodell is approaching the podium. We about to find out, people.
With the 3rd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sam Darnold, quarterback, USC.
Quarterback, running back, quarterback. A sigh of relief from Sam Darnold, who's going West Coast, East Coast. Sam Darnold, only 2 years at USC, but was so impressive when he played as a freshman. A little of concerns his 2nd year playing for USC, but now he is a member of the New York Jets as the 3rd overall pick. And ladies and gentlemen, they call him the DNA because the bloodlines run deep for Sam Darnold and company. The next quarterback of the New York Jets. Yeah, he was at USC, but before he was at USC, Dick Hammer, his grandfather, USC basketball Olympian in volleyball. His mother played volleyball at Long Beach State. His father, Mike Darnold, a father who played football, and his sister played at Rhode Island. By the way, Dick Hammer was also one of the 5 original Marlboro Men, and also was an actor on the series Emergency in the 70s. No more emergencies about this guy in the Jets quarterback, Mel.
That's not. I think they got to feel fortunate at pick number 3. Sam Darnold was there. Back in August, you thought he'd be guaranteed to be the number 1 pick. He opened the door because he had a shaky year. But when he's on and you give him time and he can maneuver in the pocket, great feet in the pocket, great downfield accuracy, it was a very catchable ball. What he was, though, was a turnover nightmare this past year. Got in some bad habits, pulled the ball out like a loaf of bread, a lot of fumbles, 22 turnovers, 13 interceptions, 9 fumbles. 2 years ago, he was plus 22 touchdown interception ratio, lost 3 offensive linemen, lost his top receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster, and the results were not the same. You're seeing him at his best this year. You saw a couple games where he was at his worst. Washington State, Notre Dame, and then particularly Ohio State late in the year. Final game, unforced errors on a pick 6, an overthrown pass in the end zone to Deontay Burnett that would have been a touchdown, then a fumble in the pocket that cost him a field goal. He opened the door for Baker Mayfield to go ahead of him because he did not have the year anticipated. But if they can basically recapture what we saw 2 years ago, recreate Sam Darnold from 2 years ago, they could have themselves a steal at number 3. A kid